Hello guys, how you doing? So, I'm going to watch episode 432 of One Piece today, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen now, since Luffy, Buggy, and Mr. 3 are currently at level 3, and it's already pretty odd because of the floor beneath them. And they already had to deal with some problems. So right now they are kind of split. So Buggy and Mr. 3 are teaming up and leaving Luffy alone. I mean, it's not like they like him, so of course they want to work together in order to get out of this place. They don't want to go even deeper. But yeah, I wonder what Luffy is going to be able to do now, since there's like some better security down here, and there's this guy currently on their tail. And it's probably not going to be easy to not for Luffy to reach level 4 or for Mr. 3 and Buggy to go up. So I don't know how things are going to happen, but definitely curious about it. And during the final moments of the previous episode, Mr. 2 actually showed up. So I was wrong. I was thinking that it was Mr. 5, but Mr. 5 was the one with the booger. So I was not really remembering their numbers. But then I searched up, and it is actually Bon Clay, Mr. True, so Mr. Two. So now I know his name at least. I knew who exactly he was, just couldn't remember his number and stuff. But yeah, I kind of feel like he's going to eventually join these guys. I don't know if Luffy and the other two are going to eventually have to team up again, all together. I don't know what's going to happen, but I kind of have the feeling that that could happen, and then maybe like somehow Mr. 2 Bondclay would be joining them. So that would be even more entertaining, I guess. I mean, to see Luffy together with all of these guys who were enemies before is already quite something. So really want to see how things are going to play out from now on. So with this, really hope you guys are ready, and let's start this episode. These moments. I mean, so far on each level, Luffy got one teammate. Yeah, this guy. They arrived. Oh. I still don't know if it's level 5 or not. They didn't show them stopping at level 5. I mean, Mr. 3 should know this guy pretty well. Also, apparently, he got cocked as well, so I don't remember that being shown, so I wonder how we got in here. Because there was that last moment between Luffy and Bontley after Alabasta, so they even helped each other out and stuff. Man, these transponder snails. This guy is just entertaining the prisoners here. Hey, it looks really different with all of those clothes. It's him. Buggy's reaction though. Are they going to show it? What kind of animal? Kind of have the feeling that he's going to be out. Just to know how. I mean, it happened with Mr. Tree. Oh, he's already on his way to level 4. It's going to be really hot. It is out. Did he use his wax to make like a key and stuff? We'll see about that. Oh, damn. Yeah, now they're fully aware of what's happening here. It's going to be dangerous. They still haven't figured out how he got inside, so... Who's that? Oh, Sedition! I guess she's a sadist. Just because of her name and her attire, like the outfit. That opie though. They hard to miss it. Damn. Yeah, there it is. Someone in the back. Hmm. Is that one? It's going to be hard for them to even leave this place. What the? It's like a koala. A really big one, at least. Also yellow. Man, these new characters. And hey, Sadie looks really hot, that's for sure. Yeah, she's probably going to be a problem eventually. You just noticed. Oh, back to Boy Hancock and the others. They're finally here. Wonder what she will do. I mean, Bo Hancock is only here because of Luffy, so not like she wanted to meet Ace. I wonder what she's going to tell him. Okay then. Someone is really excited. Hey, what a sight for these guys. I mean, of course, they're like really orny. Okay then. What's she going to do? Oh. Hmm. He doesn't know the story between her and Luffy. These guys. You're about to be petrified. She's going to do it, right? And now she does it. Shit, man. Oh my god. He's really trying to take his position. Damn. Oh, he's pissed. I was expecting Boa Hancock to seduce them and then petrify them, but hasn't reached that point yet. Oh, damn, he can do this! His body is literally poison. This is crazy. It's like water, but poisonous. Damn. Also, that's supposed to be a Logia type, right? Sometimes I'm still a bit confused. I know the Zoan type is like the ones transform into animals and stuff. Logia is like elements and your whole body is like is made of that element or something. Then there's the Paramecia and Luffy's one. But they can't like dissolve and stuff. Just change the shape, I guess. Oh, is she telling him? Damn, in the middle of this confusion. Oh, damn. Is he going to dissolve or something? I mean, it's not acid, it's poison, so... Damn. It's quite the power. He's though... I mean... About that. Hmm... Probably told him about Luffy. It's quite something, and it's good that the situation happened. Exactly. It is, but it's happening. This was really good. Well, Hancock was able to tell him that without the others hearing. Oh, they're going to notice him. Is he back to level 3? Not going to work at... Oh, it's nets! Never mind. It was normal bullets. He can't be hit by any of those. Oh, the Sphinx. It looks like Zoro. What the... It's not him, but... Who's this guy? Is... what the... Looks exactly like Zoro, but... It's not him. I mean, his personality is way too different and is not in this prison. Oh, is that Bone Clay? It's Bone Clay. Oh my god, of course. Even pretended to be Nami before. Man, this guy. Wonder if he's going to remember him. I mean, he's really... Yeah, he's... easy to remember, I guess. Oh no. Oh, he remembers, okay. Yeah, this was their first meeting. They had no idea who he was with. These, though, the last moments. Maybe the one before was during the last moments as well. Yeah, this happened. This was the last thing we saw, right? So I guess he got defeated and... Damn. Yeah, now they're friends, so... and down he goes. Just like that. Where's Buggy and Mr. Tree anyway? This moment. Yeah, he helped them out a lot, like getting away from the Navy after Alabasta. Oh, going to do the same. They did with Buggy. Yeah. These. And he even pretended to be Nami when he was fighting against Sanji. So Sanji couldn't attack him. Yeah, that's the thing. On each floor, he gets a new ally. Yeah, it ended up happening. I was already expecting this to be the case. Just not sure of how. Damn. Crocodile. That's really cool. Man, after such a long time, we get to see Luffy and Bon Clay fighting together. So that's really special between them because that happened a really long time ago when they left Alabasta. And that was the last time they saw each other. So and it was like really like the relationship improved a lot there. Like they were enemies before, but during that moment, they helped each other out. So that was something that changed their relationship a lot. And right now, they are pretty much friends. So yeah, they're going to work together, and it seems that Clay is even okay with helping him going to this level 5. So he's not going to be like Buggy and Mr. Tree, who are only worried about getting out of here. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm definitely really excited about this, like to see Bon Clay and Luffy together. And that really messed with my head because I'm sure that Zoro is somewhere with Perona, so of course he wouldn't be here. But yeah, was not sure of how it was. Like I was about to say that someone was a big fan of Zoro and was like cosplaying him or something, but I mean, not many people are like out in this place, so most are prisoners inside of the cell. So of course it had to be Bon Clay since his power enables him to do this. So yeah, that was definitely really awesome, and it was also interesting to meet these new characters. There was this like a koala or something. I'm not too sure of his name or her name. I'm not too sure of the gender either. And there's also Sadie. So her name already implies that she's a sadist, and she instantly showed that side of her. And I mean, her outfit is pretty much enough to figure that out. So yeah, it's something that I actually really like, that type of outfit. So I'm really happy with this new character. But she's probably going to be trouble eventually. So we'll see what happens. Right now, this place is pretty much locked out or something. Like there's no way out. They're like rising the bridge and stuff. So yeah, it's not going to be like easy for Luffy to even get to Ace, let alone get out of here with him. So don't know how things are going to happen, but definitely excited about it and really want to see more of this. But I was mostly really happy with how Boa Hancock was able to tell those things to Ace, so without anyone noticing. So she took advantage of that situation between the other guys and how they were making like this like all of this noise, and they were like facing that other guy with this poison devil fruit power. So yeah, that was a really good situation for her because she could say or she could tell Ace about Luffy. So yeah, now they know, both Ace and Jinbei. They know that Luffy is probably here. I mean, they heard this from Hancock, but they, just like what Jinbei said, it's a bit insane. So of course they're not going to be entirely sure about it. But yeah, hopefully they will meet Luffy eventually. Like, it's probably still going to take a while for that to happen, since while Luffy was going down and it felt like he was going to reach level 4, he ended up going up again. So now he's back to level 3, and that was maybe good because he was able to find Bon Clay, and now they can work together. But yeah, also wonder where Mr. Tree and Buggy are. They're probably teaming up together and trying to find a way out of here. But just like Sadie said, this place is kind of like a labyrinth, so it's not going to be easy to find the right way. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Just really hope that these four end up being together at some point. I really hope that Mr. Tree and Buggy find Bon Clay and Luffy again, so maybe they could, all four of them, go together to the level 4. But yeah, really can't wait to see what's going to happen during this next episode. So, with this, really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.